I watched Brainrot content for 24 hours straight, and by the end of it, something about my brain genuinely felt different. I'm not exaggerating. I couldn't focus, I couldn't sit still, and even normal, everyday things started to feel strangely boring. It was like my brain had been rewired in just one day. Now this might sound extreme, but think about it, we all scroll. TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, it's part of our daily routine. A few minutes here, a few minutes there. It feels harmless. But I wanted to push it further and ask a simple question. What actually happens if you only consume that kind of fast, short-form content for an entire day? No long videos, no movies, no breaks to reset, just constant scrolling, non-stop stimulation for 24 hours. At first, it felt completely normal. Honestly, it didn't even feel like a challenge. The videos were fast, entertaining, and constantly changing. Every swipe brought something new, something funny, something weird, something interesting. There was no effort required, no thinking, just instant entertainment. And because everything was so quick, I never got bored. If one video didn't hit, the next one would. It felt efficient, almost addictive in a good way. But what I didn't realize was that my brain was already starting to adjust. A few hours in, I noticed something subtle but strange. Whenever I paused, even for a moment, it felt uncomfortable. Not physically, but mentally, like something was missing, like my brain was waiting for the next video to start. I'd open an app without even thinking about it, close it, open it again, scroll, swipe, repeat. It wasn't a decision anymore, it was automatic. That's when it started to feel less like entertainment, and more like a habit forming in real time. Because what's actually happening here is your brain learning a pattern. Every swipe gives you something new, something unpredictable, and that unpredictability, that's what makes it powerful. Your brain starts associating scrolling with reward, not a big reward, but small, constant hits of stimulation. And over time, it starts wanting more of it faster. By the middle of the day, things got noticeably worse. I tried to switch things up and watch a normal YouTube video, something longer, something slower, and I couldn't do it. I'd watch for a few seconds, then skip ahead, then skip again, and again. It felt like the video was too slow, like it wasn't giving me enough, quickly enough. My patience was gone. Even outside of the screen, I felt it. I tried eating without watching anything, and it felt boring. Just sitting in silence felt uncomfortable. My attention kept jumping from one thing to another, like it didn't want to stay in one place for too long. It was like my brain had gotten used to speed, and now everything else felt too slow to keep up. This is something called attention adaptation. When your brain gets used to fast, high-frequency input, it starts expecting that level of stimulation all the time. And when it doesn't get it, things feel dull, even if they're not. By the end of the 24 hours, the effect was impossible to ignore. I felt overstimulated, but at the same time, weirdly bored. That's the part that surprised me the most. I had consumed hours and hours of content, but I didn't feel satisfied. I didn't feel relaxed. I just felt restless, like my brain was constantly waiting for the next thing, even when there was nothing there. Silence felt uncomfortable. Do nothing felt uncomfortable. Even focusing felt uncomfortable. It was like my brain had been trained to expect constant input, and without it, everything else just didn't feel enough. And there's actually a reason for this. Short-form content is designed this way on purpose. It's fast, it's unpredictable, and it's highly engaging. Every swipe is a new piece of information, a new emotion, a new stimulus, and each one gives your brain a tiny reward, over and over again. Individually, these moments seem small, but stacked together for hours, they start to shape how your brain responds to attention, focus, and stimulation. Your brain isn't broken, it's adapting. It's learning that fast equals rewarding and slow equals boring. And the scary part is how quickly that shift can happen. Because this was just 24 hours, one day. And I could already feel the difference in how I think, how I focus, and how I react to the world around me. So it really makes you think, if one day of constant brain rot can do this, what is everyday use doing to us over weeks, months, or even years? Comment down below if you've been addicted to scrolling reels already. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.